Alright, Dad, we're ready.
Okay. Drum roll. Ready? There we are.
This is Calebo. It's hard to read 'cause all the shininess, but
Okay, down more.
I guess. Hold on just a second. No, yeah, it's upside down too.
What's up?
Well, the bottom, the top's upside down. The bottom, because you can read it on both sides.
Oh.
So either way, it's not. Either way, it is upside down, and it's not. I don't know if anyone can tell what we're making. It's pretty hard to figure out. You know?
Yeah.
Do you even know what you're making?
These are little pies.
Yeah, they look like it.
Yeah. That's it. They're
Yeah.
pies.
You're pretty quick, Steve.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right, tough guy. Yeah, you can make that the thumbnail. It looks pretty cool. Little Mounds chocolate.
Yep.
And then when you're doing that, what exactly are you doing?
Just taking the edges off so they'll be smoother when you put the tops on after the peanut butter's in there.
So it's more like uniform?
Uniform, smoother, yeah.
Uniform, smoother, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll look nice and pretty.
Can you do the twist? I don't know if you've done that yet with the vegan chocolate. Wow. You look like you've been doing this for years.
Couple. This morning I came down before breakfast. I ran down and stirred the vegan chocolate with my knife here to stir it up, and I put the knife with chocolate right down on the table, and I went back up to have my breakfast, and everything came back down later. And then when I looked, the knife was very similar to this, except for it was a tiny bit white, just a little,
tiny bit hazy,
just
like
a little hazy,
tiny bit bloomed.
Whereas regular chocolate, if you had done that, it would be real bloomy, real whitish. So the viscosity on this too is very low. It's very thin, and
That means you can pour
the
it.
temperature the temperature seems to be that you can pour it warmer than regular chocolate.
So there's like a bigger range of when you can pour it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh? You make it like easier to work with then?
Yeah. Yeah, like I can pour it sooner than I normally would with like regular chocolate.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be good for someone learning too then, huh?
Yeah.
As long as you don't get used to it.
But it's pretty thin.
Yeah.
So it's harder to handle.
Oh, okay. So it's pros and cons. Huh?
Usually the chocolate that I handle is thicker, and this is pretty watery compared to what I usually use.
Yeah. So the other day when you did the chocolate molds, I don't think we did that day on camera because I was at work, but you said that you and Max did in one day what you guys would usually do in like a week for molds?
We did 1.5 days of using the enrober with pouring chocolate with the funnels and a stick.
Mm-hmm. And the vibrating table?
And a vibrating table. And we did 1.5 days worth, and we made like a week's worth of candy.
That's pretty helpful, huh?
That's gonna make things a lot easier.
Yeah, now that you're getting it down better.
Yeah, and then I'll have more time to do more clusters, because all the clusters are still going to be by hand. All kinds of nuts will still be by hand. All the potato chips will still be by hand. all the cherries, all the truffles. There's still a lot of stuff by hand. All the cashew bark, and almond bark.
So it'll just free you up more time to do all that stuff.
Yeah, and then I'll have more time Christmas time to do ribbon candy, candy canes, because we're going to increase those.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll give me more time.
Because of you people.
And then maybe I can go up at 8 o'clock at night instead of 10 at night.
Woo-wee.
That'd be awesome.
Living the dream.
That'd be my Christmas gift.
How many of these are you doing?
4 bags.
4
so
bags.
I don't know how many's in a bag. It's a whole pile right there.
That's what 4 bags looks like?
Yep. 4 bags.
How many did they order?
I don't know the order. Your mom just told me to do 4 bags. And
Oh, okay.
Cause then we'll have them to sell too. We're doing extra of everything.
Yeah. So whatever they ordered, you're just doing a little bit of extra, so you just have it?
Yep.
Like while you're
So-
doing it, might as well.
So, you know, we'll see what happens.
So it'll be the peanut butter cups.
Peanut butter cups and
marshmallows.
marshmallows and
The birthday bar, you just did the one.
The birthday
'cause
bar, yeah,
that's not
that
that
was just
common. How many vegan birthday bars do you need? Anything else for right now?
where's my list?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, potato chips.
Oh, okay. So for a little bit, we'll have those in extra, and people will be able to order those. But Mom and I made a video saying if you leave in the comment section what they want us to make,
Yeah, we
then
don't know
whichever.
what people would want.
Yeah, exactly.
So we don't
So,
want to
we're-
make things and have them sit there and go to waste.
Yeah. So we're basically just going by whichever comment gets the most likes. Like if someone says potato chips and it gets 60 likes, versus like I don't know, chocolate covered pretzels and that gets 30 likes, we'll go with the potato chips. It's a pretty, hard science, but
If you want to order them, order them.
maybe those potato chips.
Here we go.
Did you make those potato chips?
Yeah, out last night.
You stayed up real late making the potatoes?
Yeah, I cut them all, put them in the oven.
Do you, what's your recipe for making the best potato?
I can't tell you.
Oh.
It's a secret.
Does it have anything to do with a seed, or?
It has to do with a knife.
Oh. You make potatoes with a knife?
Yeah, a special knife. See all the little grooves?
Mm-hmm.
It's a groovy knife.
You really are a dad, huh?
Yeah.
You're really not kidding.
See, now little kids would be laughing.
Mm-hmm. What's your wascally wabbit voice?
Oh,
Wascally wabbit.
Wascally Wabbit. Should have took the wrong turn at Albuquerque again.
Is that what he says?
That's what Bugs Bunny says when he comes out of his hole.
Oh. What does Elmer Fudd say? Besides wascally wabbit.
That's all he says.
That's all he says? That's all you can think of? Doesn't they say, like, it's duck season, it's wabbit season?
Yeah, that's
something
the
like that?
famous one.
Yeah.
Duck season.
What, he says it's wabbit season, and then
No.
Bugs Bunny says, no, it's duck season?
Elmer Fudd and Daffy Duck
Mm-hmm.
arguing. It's a really good,
And then-
good argument.
It's duck season, it's wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season. It's a classic.
That's a classic.
So you're making some pretty good chocolate art. Pretty abstract. You're like a regular chocolate Jackson Pollock, huh?
The best.
The best, Jerry, the best.
No, I'm not Jackson Pollock. I'm Steve.
I'm Steve. Yeah, you guys get mixed up a lot?
No,
No?
just with you.
Just with me? I'm just confused. Dad, got a bare spot.
No, there isn't.
Right there. I'm looking at it. Not anymore.
Wow,
Oh, there's a little tiny,
that's
tiny...
never happened before.
You see that little tiny piece?
How did you do that?
Alright, we'll zoom in.
Where?
Oh, it wasn't focusing in time.
Jeez.
Of course. Jeez, a little.
How does that look, huh?
Looks pretty good. Looks good enough to eat.
Oop, there's a thick one that broke.
Oh man, someone's gonna get extra chocolate. I'm sure they're gonna be pretty bummed about that,
Yeah,
huh?
it's awful.
It's the first pretzel.
First,
And you said with this chocolate, you barely even have to temper it, right?
no, it's really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard to do. You gotta charge about 5 times as much just because the tempering's so hard, huh?
Oh, it's awful.
Well, can't believe the boss is making you go through all that.
Oh, boy. Oh, I'm sweating already.
Oh man, those two look like they have extra chocolate.
Uh-oh.
And those customers are gonna be angry.
I'm gonna get fired.
Giving away all the chocolate.
So if anyone's doing this at home, what are your tips and tricks, Dad?
If you're doing it at home,
Mm-hmm.
have fun. That's the biggest part.
Is this is covering pretzels with this thinner chocolate much different than covering with like milk chocolate? Like, do you have to do anything different?
No, I still have to handle it the same.
Mm.
Still have to.
Does the chocolate like fall off the pretzel easier or anything?
No, not really.
No.
Because when I'm doing it, I have a lot of chocolate in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just tap it off, the excess. Whoops.
Oh.
Oh, stuck. Now that I was talking to you,
Yeah.
threw me off. There we go.
Just pretty pretzels. Perfect, pretty pretzels. You got any other P words to add to that?
Pretty. Very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Perfect pretzels.
Pretty perfect pretzels. Pretzels.
Pretzels. Pretzels.
It's hard. Pretty perfect pretzels.
Say it 10 times fast.
I can't.
I can't say it once.
Pretty perfect pretzels.
Pretty perfect pretzels. Pretty perfect pretzels. Pretty perfect pretzels. Pretty perfect. Man, I can't get past 4.
Is this fast enough?
As fast as fast can be. You'll never catch Steve. Rascally Wabbit. That's how you usually laugh, right? I don't think anybody watched this channel if every time you laughed it sounded like
That's neat, huh? Isn't that neat?
Isn't that neat? I wanted to show you guys how we make chocolate covered pretzels instead of just me and Craig knowing it.
Isn't that neat?
For anybody who wants to get this reference, go on YouTube and watch. Well, you're already on YouTube, but watch Nature Walks.
He says neat all the time.
Isn't that
neat?
You can tell it's a chocolate covered pretzel because of the way it is.
Isn't that neat?
24 hours later.
So, Max, what do you want to tell the people?
I messed up.
I
you
think
could benefit from
they
it.
would be
Yeah,
happy from
yeah.
it, though. You wanna show them what your mess up was?
Alright, so for the normal caramels, that's like how much caramel goes into them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
And that's the size you cut?
yeah, yep. So come get it. Yeah, the ratio might be a little bit heavy on that one. But I cut a whole tray about that size, so it might be hard to tell, but a little bit bigger. So come get some caramels, you know, if you really like caramel.
Yeah, get your money's
You
worth.
load it up, yeah.
Maybe you'll accidentally put too much chocolate on it too.
Hey, you never
They'd
know.
probably be
you know?
really angry about that.
Hint, hint, Steve.
Alright, and Dad, you're doing the
Vegan.
old peanut butter cups. Why don't you use a pastry bag, Dad?
Then I'd have to go back and push them all down anyway, so I might as well just do it at one time.
Yeah. I guess it sounds like you know what you're doing.
Maybe.
And then also, another thing that people have to realize is it has to be like super flat. Otherwise, the tops won't stick properly.
Yeah, if I don't make them make this really flat so I can put a top of chocolate on there. See, so if I did use a funnel, that'd be fine putting it in, but I still have to use the knife to do this anyway, so why bother using the funnel?
Yeah.
Because then you have something else to clean.
Yeah, there's something else to clean. And I have to, it's just, don't, why bother?
Yeah, can you say voila?
Voila!
Alright, let's see how fast you can temper the chocolate. Faster! Faster!
Helps if you blow on it.
Yeah, that's very sanitary.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone, not everyone, very few people, but a couple people have said that we should, that you guys should wear masks.
Look away!
Gotta cool it down somehow.
Yeah, but we follow our county's health laws, or health codes, or whatever.
And the state.
Yeah.
And our own.
And our own. Yeah. I don't know, like if you think that people should be wearing masks because they're talking while they're making candy, then you probably shouldn't ever go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
And you probably shouldn't ever go to a grocery store because they're going to be packed with people talking while they're packing.
Well,
So
I know that this is a little bit beyond, but like the glove thing bothers me too, because it's like, how often do you personally wash your hands? But as soon as somebody with gloves on gives you a product, you eat it with your bare hands, right?
Yeah.
Like your hands are no less dirty than mine are. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I think it's just like a transfer of other people's germs. You know, because you don't know what other people have.
Yeah.
Can't
and-
trust
mean,
them, that's for
yeah.
sure.
Because then it's all on you if something happens.
Oh yeah.
Then it's
yeah.
not like the other person. I think that's what it is.
That's an American thing. In
Yeah.
Europe, they don't wear gloves or anything.
I think it wasn't like the 1980s in our county. There was like some outbreak or something.
Yep.
Then everybody had to start wearing gloves.
Yep, hepatitis from going to the bathroom with some restaurant employees, and then maybe coming back without washing your hands, and then dipping glass in ice, and it gets in the ice or touching food,
Mhm.
and then people got sick, and that's how the gloves came about,
Yeah.
which is a good thing now. Really.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too. Is most foodborne illnesses do come from not washing your hands after going to the bathroom. So as long as you can handle that, it's like
Yeah. Can you handle it?
yeah. You know how to wash your hands? Yeah.
So they're pretty close to being tempered already.
Well, it's a little warm in the kettle. I didn't think to pull it up.
Oh right.
I was doing this. I wasn't thinking of. I should have pulled it out of the water a little earlier.
So sometimes when we see like the kettle a little bit lopsided, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, like right now I should pull it out. Like this.
Yeah. So that's
I should have done that before I started this.
So that's a secret to the trade, huh?
Yeah.
Tilt your kettle. Tilt your double boiler.
Just want to start making chocolate at home, don't you, Chris?
Yeah. This is the how to make chocolate at home. Well, not make chocolate, but how to use chocolate at home YouTube channel. We're putting ourselves out of business. One video at a time. Temper time. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
Temper time.
Temper time. Can't temper this. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
How's it go?
Can't temper this. Dun-dun-dun.
Don't touch that.
Dad always says the song goes, "Don't touch that." Oh, that's probably what you said to us when we were little, right?
I don't know.
Don't touch that. Dun-dun-dun.
Don't touch that.
Just stuck.
Kids are gross.
That way you don't have kids working down here?
Yeah, kids are gross, that's for sure.
That's
Have a
for sure.
couple, you'll see.
Babysit a couple of times. You'll see that. They don't hide it very well.
Let's go downstairs. He's gonna hide on Mom. Boo! Woo-wee! I scared you good, huh?
Why would you do such a thing to a frail old lady?
I'm a pretty mean person.
You're terrible.
I think she sold it.
I think I broke a hip. Here's your unpaid check.
Do I get one, Mom?
2
Sure.
paychecks.
An invisible one.
Thanks.
Too many checks. Too many checks.
No such thing.
Unless you gotta write it.
Dad, do you get one?
Oh, yeah.
I want one.
You have the
Here,
change.
you can
jar.
have mine. I know you can't touch because you have gloves on, so I'll put it under your hat.
Ah.
Okay?
You have the change jar, Steve. Quit your whining.
Yeah.
The
I
whole
go
thing?
The whole thing. I don't
Wow.
even take my 50%.
Just the best.
Just the pennies. Yeah, Mom will take the bigger bills. Wait, bigger coins.
Bigger bills?
The bigger, Mom will take the bigger bills out of the change jar.
Yeah, she takes the bills, I get the change.
Pretty fair.
Yeah.
As long as I can buy beer.
That's all you care about?
There's a new law. You can't buy beer with change anymore.
That's a new law? Who instated it?
Surprised they didn't know that.
Surprised you didn't know that. Got thin candy shell. Surprised you didn't know that. Richard. Hey, you can say that to your dad.
Yeah.
Because his name's Richard.
Richard. What did you do, Richard?
You'd be like, what?
What? Has he seen Tommy Boy?
I'm sure he's seen it. He doesn't watch it like that often.
He doesn't quote it as often as we do.
Yeah.
What movies does your dad quote?
Talladega.
Talladega. Oh, okay.
That's pretty much it. He can use every line in that. You know?
Oh, really? Okay.
Talladega expert. Oh, you just came home with Goodfellas yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did I watch that with you before, or was that
Yep, we
that was
watched
another one?
Goodfellas.
Oh, it was Goodfellas?
Yeah.
And it was some mafia movie from like the, I don't know, 80s or something like that. 90s.
Yeah, it was Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
What's
Funny how? Oh, you know that was improv?
Hey, like a clown?
Funny like a clown? How funny am I, huh? Oh, he's a big boy, he can tell us. He shoots that kid in the basement at playing cards. Hey, you think I never dug a hole? Nice guy.
That movie goes from 0 to 100 so fast. Too.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, he's a little boy running errands, and then all of a sudden it's like they're putting people in trunks, and
Can you do the twist, Dad? Ah, you're good. Oh, gee.
Look at that. Oh,
Maybe don't do it.
I'm telling.
Who are you gonna tell?
I'm telling on you.
Do you want to explain that reference? Because I think we've used it before. I don't think we've ever explained it in a video.
That's because when you guys were little, you didn't like what I made you do or wanted you to do, and you came to me and said, "I'm telling." You're telling on me to who?
Mom,
You're gonna tell on me. Ooh.
I'll tell.
I'm telling.
I'm telling. That was like such
I
a.
thought that was so funny. I couldn't laugh at the time when you said it. It was like,
What would you say?
I said, "Well, who are you gonna tell?"
What would we say?
Mom.
Mom. That was like such a threat when we were
Like
little.
me and your mom aren't exactly on the same page. We're not gonna agree.
well, he
But-
said, he told you guys to do that? You better go do it. Mom would be like,
Okay, it's just about ready now.
Alright.
Took me a few minutes because I didn't take it out of the water soon enough.
I remember my first day.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yep.
look at that control.
Yeah. Good technique, Dad.
Look at that cool B-roll I got. I'm really artsy. We're nothing but artsy here.
As long as you're not fartsy.
Can't promise that.
Action.
Yeah.
Makeup.
And take one. I'd be a good director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who's calling?
Dad, now say that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Okay. So this is our first box of chocolate that we're shipping out that has vegan chocolate in it.
The brown one.
The brown one. That other one has shoes.
Shoes?
Your sister ordered something shipped here
Uh-huh.
by mistake. She meant for it to be shipped to where she
So we gotta
lives.
keep it cold?
No, I'm just putting both FedEx packages together. Because otherwise,
Oh,
Colin
otherwise
will
I'll
come
forget.
in. If I had her shoes sitting on her, Colin will come in and I'd just be like, here you go. And I'd forget about the chocolate in the fridge.
Oh.
I'm a crazy old lady. So I put them together so I can't make that mistake.
Whatever you gotta do.
Anywho, yep. Those are workarounds. Karen is shipping. Yeah, she's
Karen's shipping.
She's shipping nothing.
So there's,
She's doing vegan peanut butter cups.
and then what else? You did the pretzels earlier today too, right?
Yes, the pretzels this morning.
Anything else?
I did some potato chips
did
and
potato chips?
marshmallows last night.
Whoa.
Do you want to see where they are?
Yeah.
Okay, Craig, they're over here.
I'll skip 2.
Okay.
Hopefully people don't get motion sickness. I'm sure they already did.
Okay. All right, so we have chocolate covered potato chips. Now I went with like green.
For vegan.
Yeah. When I'm doing things on a small scale, I just do my own homemade labeling stuff because it would be kind of expensive.
And I'm pretty pumped about the font.
You're pumped about the font?
Yeah, it's just not Comic Sans.
Oh, I would think you wouldn't like this one either.
No,
This
this
one's
is
called
nice.
Invitation. I would think you wouldn't like it.
Nah, that's cool.
I don't actually use Comic Sans on a lot of the packaging. Anywho,
Just
let's
science.
not get into a font fight. Let's not go there. I think it's a sensitive topic. We're not going there. Okay. One thing I must say that's awesome about the vegan chocolate is the chocolate itself costs about the same as the regular, so we don't have to charge anymore for that, except for the marshmallows, because the vegan marshmallows cost a lot more. We're getting ours from Trader Joe's. So the marshmallows are a little bit, they do cost more, but we don't have to charge more for the potato chips or the pretzels, so that's fantastic. So I just do my little homemade labels when I'm doing things on a small scale before I get all fancy with the gold labels. You just want to see how it goes. So
Let's
yeah,
read the back where what you wrote.
on the back,
Yeah, the back. Yeah.
ingredients.
Well, the bottom part.
Oh, okay. The bottom part says, processed in a facility that also processes milk, nuts, peanuts, and wheat. Now it has to say that because we do make milk chocolate things in this factory. Now the equipment that we use to make this stuff is a butter knife and a stainless steel table, which are cleaned and sanitized before use.
And the kettle.
And the kettle is completely separate. So there really is no cross-contamination of any
So the
sort.
kettle, have we ever used it for anything else? Or did we
It's
just...
a brand new one.
It's a brand new one. Whoa. Got a vegan
We had
kettle.
it, we were saving it for a special occasion. And this is it.
Huh.
So, yeah, so there's no cross-contamination, but we have to put that on the label because it's true. We won't be using the enrober for vegan chocolate. I don't think we'll be doing enough
Yeah.
of it to worry about that. But so this is awesome for people who have dairy allergies.
Yeah.
Now, Calabo also, they do the same thing. They have separate equipment for their dairy-free chocolate and their vegan chocolate, but they also don't have it certified dairy. I guess there's a whole bunch of hoops to jump through. So, and they have dairy in the plant somewhere, so that's why they're not certified dairy-free or vegan either.
Yeah.
They're just not taking that extra step. So therefore, we can't either.
And do you want to go over vegan sugar?
Oh yeah, it
Or
is
organic
vegan
sugar? No, not this one, but like, so like we all, I mean, I think you already mentioned before that just comes from Europe, so they just don't use bone char in Europe.
Correct.
But the sugar that we get probably has bone char in it. I'm assuming that it does.
Domino.
Oh, it's Domino. So Domino uses bone char. And you said organic sugar costs like more than 3 times as much.
It was 3 or 4 times more, so yeah.
Yeah.
We won't be going down that road because then our prices would have to go up a lot, and
Nobody's gonna buy
some folks feel our prices are kind of high as it is, and what with the handmade nature of the thing and
Yeah.
all. So I don't feel we can
We wouldn't be able to sell any. We would make it all, and it would just sit on the shelf.
Oh yeah, we could make it, but I would, but yeah, selling it, and that's kind of like the second part of the equation that you need, because we got to eat our fruits and vegetables. We got to pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. I got to tell you about my sad experience with trying to ship internationally to Norway. So I'm trying to, when people are emailing me what they want in the country they're in, I'm trying to, do quotes so I can dip my toe into the international shipping waters. And I went through let me show you what the fellow wanted.
Okay.
He said, here, $250. He said, just pick out a nice variety for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can do that. So I picked out all this neat stuff for $250. And the shipping, I figured out the shipping online using my FedEx account. Came to about $276. But then I came across prohibitions per country, and it looked like maybe we couldn't ship to Norway. So I called in my FedEx rep, and she went through a bunch of questions. She's like, "Oh no, you can't ship chocolates to Norway. Norway doesn't allow it." It's like, "Oh, okay, all that for nothing."
Good to know.
Yeah. I wish they wouldn't have given me a quote, because they allowed me to put in that I was shipping chocolate, but they didn't tell me that I couldn't ship it. I guess I can just wish to ship it.
Yeah.
And they'll give me a price for wishing, but not actually a price for shipping. Yeah, so I guess that's all I have to say about that.